June 14th, 2022. I'm going to start off by saying if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Talk to you today about lone wolf prepping. You have some people out here that want to be in prepper groups, mags, whichever one you prefer to call it. And then you got the other ones that want to be a lone wolf prepper. You'll hear a lot of channels on here tell you that you can't be a lone wolf prepper. Well, the way I look at it is you do what you want to do. If you feel more comfortable being a lone wolf prepper, do that. If you feel you need help with other people, join a group. I mean, it's not up to me or any other channel on here to tell you, how you need to be a prepper. All we can do, or my goal is to get y'all to understand what you need to have, such as food, water, shelter, and protection. You need a way to purify water, you need a way to cook food. That's what you need. You need protection to protect everything you have. If you choose to be a lone wolf prepper, you'll hear people say, well, you've got to sleep sometimes, or what if you get sick, or if you get hurt? We've come so far as a society that we forget. A lot of your lone wolf preppers, I'm not going to say most, but a lot of them are more like the old mountain men back in the day, that would go out in the mountains and hunt and trap and survive like that. That's the way some people look at how they want to do their prepping. They want to be that type of prepper. They want to be a mountain man prepper, or similar to that. They don't want to be in a group. But people survived back then like that. Yes, a lot of them got hurt. A lot of them died when they're out like that. But if that's your choice, that's how you want to be a prepper, do it. I'm not going to tell you not to. I don't know if a group is as good. I can't guarantee you a group is going to be the right thing. I can't guarantee you that being a lone wolf prepper is going to be the right thing. And if you get in the groups, you're going to have problems inside of prepper groups. It'll go good for a while, but like I've said before, you're going to have somebody that gets upset because, hey, I'm having to do this person's doing that. I'm doing more than that person is. That's going to happen in every group. Unless it's a military structured group with military vets. If it's all military vets, then they've got a better chance of following the orders, the chain of command and stuff. If you're just trying to get a bunch of people together as a prepper group, you're going to have a bunch of different personalities, and they're going to clash eventually. If it goes on long enough, they're going to clash. I can't sit here and say a prepper group is the right thing for you, and I can't say that being a lone wolf prepper is the right thing for you. Look at what you want, how you want to be, how you choose to survive the SHTF event, and you do what you want to do. I'm telling you, there's pros and cons to both. If you're a lone wolf prepper, you're going to have issues like, what if you get sick? What if you get hurt? You got to sleep. That's something you're going to have to figure out. And if you get in a group, who's to say that group's not going to fall apart in a week, 2 months, 3 months, a year, however long this goes on. We all like to think it's going to be, these prepper groups are going to be, kumbaya societies, everybody's going to sit around and get along, and they will for a little while. That's the truth, they will. But eventually they're going to have clashes. You're going to have people feeling they're doing more than the other person. You're going to have people feeling that they don't have to do what these other people are doing, like you'll have people, well, my only job's security, and then you got, Joe over here, his job is building stuff and digging ditches. Just look around now. If at work, you have people that clash all the time. It doesn't matter how good of friends they are or anything like that. Most places at work, people think they can do better than their boss. It's that simple. They think they can run it better than their boss. And you're going to have that issue in prepper groups too. But the lone wolf prepper, if that's what you want to do it. People survived a long time doing it like that back in the old days. We have this picture of when SHTF, because we've been so inundated with movies and stuff, that we think it's going to be exactly like the movies, and I personally don't believe it is. You'll have clashes here and there, like somebody commented the other day, maybe it was yesterday, that you would have stuff start happening in cities here and there and there, and then it would just keep growing, and that's the way I think it's going to happen. But what's your thoughts on this? You think lone wolf prepping is a good idea? Do you think you need to be in a group or a mag? How are you wanting to get through this? Do you understand that there's structure to most prepper groups? You got your head honcho, and then you got it's like a military structure. in a lot of them. You know, some of them are just groups of like-minded individuals, but we all know they're going to clash. Eventually they'll clash, and that's the truth that nobody seems to say anything about on prepper videos. You don't hear it much. Most of your prepper channels on here, you know, they're kind of the head of their groups, so you're not going to hear much about it. Like I said, if you're strictly military, you got all military people in your group, you're going to have a better time as far as people not clashing as much because they're used to the structure. You take an average citizen, throw them in, you know, they get told what to do or something like that, they're not going to like that, and that's going to be the issues. But let me know your thoughts on this. Comment below, like or dislike the video. The more interaction I have with y'all, the higher up I go in the analytics. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. You know, let me know what y'all think about this. If you're out in public now, keep your head on a swivel. You're not safe anywhere, and always be around your surroundings and continue to prep. And if you haven't started prepping, please start prepping now. I mean, you're never going to get stuff cheaper than it is right now. You're hedging inflation when you're buying stuff. Stay safe, get prepped, and always be aware of your surroundings.